Eric Holder has apparently decided that he is seriously considering probing whether torture was legal or illegal under the Bush administration, and if it was illegal, what to do about it. He's considering appointing an independent prosecutor. This story is broken by Newsweek. That is also relevant as to how it came to be in the news. We'll get to that in a second. But first, the essence of it, he's saying, look, I looked over how we tortured detainees. And one, from a legal perspective, it was deeply troubling. Number two, from an emotional perspective, as an American, it was saddening and should not be allowed to stand. Now, should not be allowed to stand is not a direct quote, because if you say it that harsh, then you can't back away from it. Now, let's get to the point of this story. Why are four different people leaking this from inside the Justice Department? Because they're doing a trial balloon. They want to see how it goes. They want to see what the reaction is. And if the reaction is poor, then they might not do it. If the reaction is encouraging, then they might go forward. You think there isn't politics involved in this? Of course. Why? The big issue is Barack Obama doesn't want to do it. It appears. Now, we'll get to that in a second, too, whether that appearance is true or not. But Rahm Emanuel, the chief of staff of the White House, according to Newsweek, is chafing at this suggestion. He's not happy about it. He thinks it might affect the president's agenda negatively when it comes to health care reform, energy policy, etc. And he's saying, hey, what are you doing, Eric? No, don't do this. And the people at the Justice Department are concerned about, quote, the wrath of Rahm. So, now that gives us a pretty interesting insider's look into what's happening inside the White House. One, Eric Holder appears to be the good guy, meaning he's the one who says, look, I care about the law, and if they broke the law, I'm not sure it's my job to be concerned about the political outlook of President Obama. But he's very clear and honest about it. He says, look, of course I want the president's agenda to succeed. I voted for him. I lobbied for him. I worked for him. He selected me as his attorney general. I'm not going to lie to you and tell you I'm totally indifferent to it. Of course I want it to succeed. But at the same time, if the law has been broken, it is my job to make sure that somebody is held to account for that. I don't have a choice. I can't play politics here. Now, if he actually sticks to that position, I will love Eric Holder forever. Because he's right. Even if I think the politics of it is bad, which I don't think it is. Of course, if you watch the show, you know that. But even if I think it's bad, that's not his job. He's not the president's political advisor. He's the attorney general. If he has clear and convincing evidence that the law has been broken, it is his job to investigate that. And if necessary, to prosecute it. So go forward. Move forward. Now, it is possible, of course, that this is a game that's being played, where Barack Obama says, no, don't do it. Oh, I can't believe Eric Holder did it. Keep it real here. Let's not be naive, okay? Now, is that definite? No, I don't know that. Could it be implicit? Sure, like they don't write it out in an email to one another, but it's a wink and a nod. Hey, I'll pretend I'm against it, and you go forward anyway. This way, you're painted as an independent guy who cares about the law, Eric Holder, and I'm painted as a guy who didn't want to do this to the Republicans, but what could I do, right? If that's the game they're playing, it's brilliant. Okay? I'm afraid, though, that they're not actually playing that game, that Obama actually doesn't want the investigation, and that Rahm Emanuel certainly doesn't want the investigation, and that Eric Holder might or might not press ahead because of those considerations, because as he tells you, as much as he says he shouldn't, he's aware of politics at least, whether he takes it into consideration or not. So either way, though, even if it's either a game or it's not a political game, and Eric Holder actually is doing this without the consent of the White House, he's got to do it. It's his job. And if he does, I'll have so much more respect for the Democrats, because we know through the last 8 years, a Republican attorney general almost never stands up to a Republican president. So Eric Holder, go forward. Move forward. If you like this little clip, you'll love the whole show. It loops 24/7 on theyoungturks.com. Go and check it out right now.